Okay. Sure.
Wait. It's going left.
No. That was out the first exit.
No?
That's the last turn.
That was the last turn?
Yeah, because then there's the room with the 2 doors.
Yeah. Why is
What's
it
the
in there? Interesting. The 2 doors. The set of 2 doors was the very first concrete piece of Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as extension
Extension
of
of
it.
it.
Sorry. This room posed filing cabinet, office computers. No, solitaire. Thing. I'm gonna hope it's solitaire.
Can you turn those on and off? Just off.
I can't turn that one off. What?
Wait, did it come back on its own? Yep. Huh.
Edits. The office. Lock. My.
Button sounds.
A section of the sound used throughout the game when the buttons are pressed each then is a mix of keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. The office. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Am I going crazy? Maybe it isn't the same. Was this clock here before? I don't remember. How do I go back?
The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to win. These are screenshots of HD remix, more endings. The point
more
is to
endings,
lose.
fewer endings. More narrators, fewer narrators. More Stanley, less.
What's the sign saying?
What? The sign? Oh. This is.
Green light. In September 2002, we submitted Stanley Parable to Green Light ballot process approving game for Steam. The Green Light page only had a series of cryptic photos, which were still enough to win the community's approval.
Huh. Interesting.
Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would be sentient with more than just narrator. Far too jokey and on the nose for this tone of game.
Some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention.
I guess they are making fun of shooter games. But there's no choice in them.
Omnipotent.
Is this narrator emails?
After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection. One dude called him the Omnipotent. The Lounge, an early version of the Lounge. The cargo lift. Okay, I'm tired of reading this crap. Let's just go up the stairs. Come on, tell me what to do. Job, isn't it? Oh. I don't remember that.
No, that's interesting.
Monitor room mode.
Okay. Countdown desk. There was a
An exit, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure you saw it.
Finally found it. Wait, what the heck?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. Your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
I couldn't move. What the heck? I can move a little bit, but I can't move off the platform.
No, it looked like you were in like a little cage. Is it loading anything?
Narrator?
Buttons? Anything?
Narrator? Narrator?
There's no game sound whatsoever.
Are you still there? Did I turn off the game?
I don't... Would it be saved? Start? The game is now paused. Resume. Begin the game again.
So the game's still there. I guess it wants me to begin again.
Do we get our narrator back?
I don't know. I hope not. I think I like the other one better.
Nice.
Well, I got that right. Not
All
talking.
of his co-workers were gone.
Yep,
What
he's
did it
back.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It wasn't like this before.
No. No, I don't believe it was.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Now this
office.
route, the only thing we did differently was we didn't go in mind control, right?
Yeah, we didn't go to mind control. So I guess we'll go to mind control now.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below.
What was the code?
So the
2845.
boss had
Go for it.
assigned an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Making sure you
Of
did.
course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
For sure, it's my job.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Dark, not dark. Button.
So yeah, going into the mind control, I guess we could also get the other boss's office, right, you might have to go to the right door like once and then go to the left door.
Hmm?
Because before, when we went to the boss's office where we couldn't go downstairs, we could only go up,
Yeah.
the boss's office was green.
Yeah.
So maybe we got that because we went to the right door once and then to... Like, I don't know how many times we went through the right door and then went to the left door, and maybe that changes the boss's office.
Well, that did change the right... What happened if you went to the right door,
Stanley
too.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't really any option on that.
Looks like there's railing key. Okay. A little wonky.
Big button.
Yep. Big button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Where's the
He had
television
the
screen?
strength to
Oh.
find out.
Cameras. Lights, cameras, action.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I just saw a camera.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Fired.
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
The action button?
Yep. The action button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was having his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated
Oh, hey, there's the,
accepted blindly?
Is that the cage that was in the museum?
Yeah.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this.
And turn one of them on.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
You can't turn any of them on?
No?
Try some of the other buttons.
Oh, this is a button.
There's a button.
It's a button that should be pressed.
Wait, did it press?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
I hit the press button, but it didn't press.
5.
Maybe I should hit them in order? Those the only
Okay,
ones I
where are the
saw.
other buttons in?
Oh.
If that's 5.
Oh.
Awaiting input. Oh. Controls light, awaiting input. Okay.
And when at last he
System
found
power.
source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and everything it stood for.
You gonna turn on the mind control system?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?